up. I will present first, and then after I will answer your questions. I've been working this morning with my students all over the world already, as I live and breathe what I do. So one moment, please. Let's start. Hello traders, this is Alla Peters-Placher. In this webinar, I will be teaching you how to trade as an institutional trader on all instruments. But first, I would like to remind you extremely important point. Every single thing you will see in this webinar is to empower you, to educate you. Nothing constitutes a financial advice. All the content of software and system shown as is, no guarantee ever given. No one ever should give you guarantee in financial markets. So what's important to recognize is also none of our students have ever been paid for testimonials. All the stories and journey of our traders you see from all over the world are shared by our students currently in the course, including this morning. I hope you recognize that trading futures, stocks, forex, options, crypto involves substantial risk. So please never, ever, ever trade with risk you cannot afford. Let's start, shall we? In this webinar, we'll be teaching you how to trade as an institutional trader on futures, stocks, options, crypto, and forex with Alpha Fibonacci system and software. I will be teaching you how to identify institutional trend reversals and trend inceptions far and in advance with Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments, all platforms. Software is never, ever, ever a requirement. I will be teaching you how to remove pain and speculation from trading, how Alpha Fibonacci traders trade in US and globally since 2011, how you can start trading consistently with institutional predictive Alpha Fibonacci system on all instruments, all platforms, or with software for Ninja Trader 8. Briefly about myself, I arrived to US with $60 in my pocket with newborn on my hands. Currently, I'm writing a book about my life, as coming to US as a refugee had been quite the journey. Today, I'm the luckiest girl on the planet being citizen of US, as we're helping my Ukrainian friends and family with my incredible students, with profits from trading students produced with Alpha Fibonacci system. Within 7 years arriving to US, I was managing clinic at Johns Hopkins. I built multi-million-dollar companies. I hold multiple degrees. I have incredible family, very successful children, and I live and breathe what I do. Fibonacci is my passion. Fibonacci is my obsession. You can see it on our website. You can listen to students' podcasts, and you can view videos. I build systems every day. I build new strategies consistently. I teach students all over the world, students who never ever pushed the button in their life. And I coach and mentor JP Morgan traders who trading predictive proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system. I travel the world. I come to my students' weddings. Last year, I was in London, in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, meeting with students. I just came back from New York 2 days ago, and every single student trades different account, different platform, different time frame. Alpha Fibonacci trading system is an institutional predictive lifetime system for all platforms, all instruments. Option as a software for Ninja Trader 8 is simply as an option. It is never, ever, ever a requirement. Institutional traders trade with a very different mindset than retail traders. Institutional traders do not place multiple trades. Institutional traders do not chase random points. Institutional traders strategize and place trades in advance at critical key institutional buy and sell points. Institutional traders scale into positions. They do not place multiple traders each day. They do not chase cheap indicators, cheap systems. They strategize, being proactive in finance. Sorry, from my teaching. In financial markets, far in advance. Because when you move large positions, you do not throw random orders into the market. So when you trade with a predictive institutional alpha Fibonacci system, which identifies key institutional points of entries, hours, days, weeks, months, and years ahead on all instruments, you trade a strategic intelligent trader. Here's a chart from this morning. Let's review the events. This is key institutional chart. On this chart, you see multi-million and multi-billion dollar positions. So if I take you back on this chart, so you can see why 3600 is a critical key institutional buy point for the last 3 years. This is also the point and critical institutional entry that's holding market crash. 2022 was the worst market crash since 2008. But if I take you back on that week, last week in June, take a look on your account or ask yourself, have you been terrified or have you been excited? Because this is the time to get excited, to buy the market, not to sell. And you know this months in advance. Institutional traders placing buy orders at this level, not at 4,400, but at 3,600. This order is waiting far in advance. So how is it possible that rates increase, that inflation is skyrocketing, but market is bullish? Market is bought? Of course. There's only one obstacle that's left, 4,400 to the upside. Agree? And you know this far in advance. So if you love to short the market, this is your short point. This is your buy point. When you trade at key institutional levels, you never need anything else. And you sleep extremely well at night knowing 4,100 is sell point now. 3,600 is buy point now. You are glued to the screen when price at this level. When price in the middle, trading becomes much more challenging. So here we are on March 2023. Nothing easy about trading this market, but you're a brilliant, intelligent trader who is not buying into this level. You're shorting in this level. In September, you're shorting in this level. In December, you're shorting in this level a couple of weeks ago. But price right now at institutional middle, not institutional buy, not institutional sell middle. So do you remember what played out this morning? Powell's speech, correct? Do you remember what happened? How is it possible? Market skyrocketed from this level, 30 points, correct? Alpha Fibonacci system and software picked up this long. I'm projecting software on 1 minute chart because I constantly teach and show. Market is Alpha Fibonacci chess. Even during the most extreme events, such as Powell's speech, you know what not to short into. You know where to buy from far in advance. And that's a stunning lesson. And that's what you were prepared for yesterday. If I take you back to Sunday, this is retail sell point. You're not buying 4,100 level. You know, it's a retail reversal zone. And again, this is a market since yesterday when market started selling off. So no matter what chart you trade, this is a place you short from. Simple and pure. No speculation, no gambling here. We're no longer at 4080. price drastically lower. That's it. And that's extremely important strategic intelligent chess. With this, you can trade all platforms, all instruments. Thinkorswim, MT4, MT5, platforms I never even heard of. Ameritrade, Fidelity, Vanguard, of course. If the platform has price, you can place alpha Fibonacci system trades. So Carlton's my dearest friend for life. I'm on my way to Florida. Carlton is a major executive who's been trying for many, many years and kept failing for many, many years until he joined private mentorship with me. And ever since, he's been producing consistent results. And ever since, he brought many, many friends to the course. And as he said, without it, this is the best performing methodology I have ever purchased. And I have spent 100,000 in educational programs since he's been trying since 1990s. More and more friends of Carlton coming. And as you will see next, fathers bringing their children, husbands bringing their wives, who trading alongside institutional traders with identical rules on very different account size. So this is exactly what software looks like. Can you respect the bold red line? Can you understand that you do not buy bold red lines, that you only monitor for short? Can you obey the rules? So if institution short, you short. You write the power, no matter how small or large your account is. And you know where to place your stop, and you know where your targets are. And that's the software for Ninja Trader 8, which came out in 2019. Software for Ninja Trader 8 also has multi-market scanner. So on multi-market scanner, you can enter any time frame and any instrument. And when rules are met, you take a trade. Pure and simple. And when price comes to critical key target, as you learn in the course, you obey the rules and take the profits of the table and walk away. If you don't respect this as a critical target, success is not possible. As price collapses from this level, high 80% of the time. Rules are a critical part. Bold green line you buy, you do not short into. And that's solid simplicity that anyone can trade. If you can drive, if you can stay in your lane, you can trade alpha Fibonacci system on hourly, on daily, on weekly, on monthly, on tick, on range chart. Price remains the same. The only thing that changes, risk management and trade full time. And that's the most important and critical part. When you start understanding that price is exactly the same across all instruments, you do not gamble, you do not speculate. You know many, many months in advance that safe haven lies in you. It's not in gold. As the events, despite inflation, had been showing you very, very clearly. Trading on the news, on the noise will never work. The only thing that works in this life is you relying on your brilliant, intelligent effort and pure price for entry and alpha Fibonacci for exits. Here's gold right now, crashing, selling off. How is it possible? Powell says the rates will get worse and gold and sell off. But let me show you something else. Let me show you gold before the crash 2022. This is the chart present in our trading room for years. As we discussing a year ago, no matter how horrific the inflation is, gold absolutely not a safe haven. As gold comes to, again and again, reversal zone. March 2022, catastrophic crash on gold. There is no safe haven in gold. Short, 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 short gold. Do not buy when gold comes to alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. But what do you see in common with gold? Gold reached critical bold pink line, correct? And reverses from 1600 level. And you know this far in advance, correct? You're shorting 2100 and you are very well prepared to buy 1600 level. So this is gold right now, bouncing between this critical key support and brick wall to the upside. And when this morning I'm working with hedge fund trader, Joseph and I have been working together for the last 10 years. This is what he stated very clearly to remind you. Levels are amazing. Levels are spectacular. Never, ever, ever underestimate the power of this. And again, Powell is not happy with the market going up. The pink line rules. Bounced off the daily pink line. Computer levels make fib levels even more important and absolutely much more important than the news. As again, when Powell speaks and says the rates will get worse, S&P skyrocketing and gold collapsing. This is a lesson from this morning. Agree? This is a lesson on not trading on hype. There is no safe haven anywhere else. It's in you and your brilliant, limitless mind and your brilliant, limitless effort. Because when you can trade one, you can trade them all with Alpha Fibonacci system on all platforms or and with software for Ninja Trader 8. With Alpha Fibonacci system, trader trades with rules, with precise entries, stop and targets on all instruments at key institutional entry points. So what would your trading be like if you traded with rules on all instruments? Let's review Amazon. Let's review the only company that lost $1 trillion last year. Correct? Do you remember this event? Is there a safe haven in Amazon? Of course not. Did you know where to short Amazon from? Let's go to this chart. This is Amazon sell-off 2022 and reversal 2023. This is a chart present in the trading room for years. If I bring to your attention Amazon in July 2021, you understand quite well. No matter how spectacular the earnings are, you are not gambling with your money. You're looking to short Amazon. One more year before, all the way to July 2021. You knew this far in advance. Amazon is not safe haven. Whatever the earnings are, when price comes to reversal zone and rules are met, you're shorting Amazon. And where Amazon reversed from is no surprise. You knew it far in advance. Amazon collapsed 60% plus. No speculation, no gambling here. Ultimate intelligence, strategic alpha Fibonacci chess with predictive institutional system and your brilliant, magnificent brain and effort. Do you like to play chess? Do you like to drive your car? Can you hit the brakes when price comes to the bold pink line Joseph mentioned this morning nonstop? 82 is lifeline on Amazon. 111 is a brick wall. There is nothing else that's possible currently on Amazon. And again, you knew months in advance, this is not the place to short. This is a place to buy from. Not 190, but 82. That's it. The lessons of 2022 are a spectacular reminder. Do not trade on hype and noise. Do you remember every single thing that played out when trading on hype and noise? Instead, you should be trading pure price with alpha Fibonacci. It tells you in advance ultimate reversals and entry points. So when you're using only two components, indicator free price and proprietary alpha Fibonacci rules, you will never, ever, ever need another system again. So when father bringing his son to the course and father moving multi-million-dollar accounts, multi-million-dollar retirement accounts, and sending me constant updates how great his fund does, when his son is on lockdown, 14-year-old Dominic, he says, hey, I want to day trade. I don't have any interest in trading long term. And what he has done in a couple of weeks is a stunning reminder. Alpha Fibonacci system is simple. If 14-year-old beginner trader can do this, anyone can. And father and son trading completely different instruments, completely different platforms. I look forward to coming back to London as we have incredible, incredible students I keep meeting with. With Alpha Fibonacci system, you strategize as institutional traders do, identifying institutional trend reversals prior to placing a trade each and every day. Successful, intelligent trader trades only with institutional trends. You're riding multi-billion-dollar machine. You never trade against. So what would your trading be like if you're trading with institutional volume and trend on all instruments? We have traders who are using Alpha Fibonacci system in so many different ways. Options, of course. Travel, absolutely. Real estate, of course. Do you remember what played out on pound? How ecstatic our students are buying real estate £1 at the bottom. But if I bring to your attention that with the power of the system you knew this many, many months and even years in advance, number one, you're not losing any money. Number two, you're taking advantage of pound crash. This is a chart from our trading room from 2016. Do you remember the bold pink line? Pound crash through this level, pound collapse to 124, pound collapse to 111. Here we are 7 years later. Exact same bold pink line. When I worked in Johns Hopkins research, I saw extremely clearly the power of the colors on human brain. That's the reason I made it so bright pink, so it can never be ignored. This level is outbound in free fall. That's it. Pound selling off again and again and again. Let's go down. 116 and then lower and lower and lower. Only if you know the rules, you can trade pound. That's it. And again and again and again, if I bring you before spectacular bullish reversal on pound, here we are on pound in the last week of August. When pound reaches spectacular, breathtaking reversal and starts skyrocketing in September 2022. And that's the power of institutional system. So no matter how small or large your account is, you're in the exact same group with our students. You're riding institutional power. You never trade against. You never short into this institutional buy point. Never, ever, ever. That's it. And that's a crucial, critical part. Exact same thing I teach to JP Morgan traders, to BlackRock traders, to institutional traders. I teach to traders who have very small accounts. So let's next review euro, shall we? As again, we have a student who left Middle East and bought home in France because euro had never been lower. So if I bring to your attention euro, this is chart from 2016, the famous bold pink line. Did you see what happened on euro? Did you see catastrophic crash? There is no surprise as euro reached key level that again you knew years, months, and hours in advance. What euro will do next at 104 will define euro for months and years to come. And again, if you were at 122 on euro in May 2021, you shorted euro. You did not buy euro at 122. That's it. Simple and pure. Obey the rules and the sky's the limit. And that's strategic alpha Fibonacci chess on euro and pound for the last 7 years. So if you can trade Amazon, you can trade euro, you can trade pound, you can trade futures. And when Theo stopped by this morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, he's a legend. He's obsessed with system. He's been trying for many, many years. He's based in Australia. And what did he say this morning? I do not get paid to say this. You will not find any better education to be able to map out any market from key institutional levels, entry, stop, and high probability targets. And you can do this with a 2-second glance. And he's trading it all with success rate 85, 90%, S&P, oil, gold, Forex, crypto. And as he says currently, he does not gamble on crypto at the moment. And we will review that next. And what else does he say? That my other degrees that I use in the course is your ultimate brain health, because trading reflects all that your mind is capable of. And I teach you mind over everything else, which creates equilibrium, not only in trading, but in a healthy lifestyle. And yes, and yes, and yes, once a year, I do graduate bootcamp where I introduce my latest strategies. And that's 2:40 a.m. And that's Passion by Intelligent Trader. Listen to Theo's podcast and how he trades and what he does. With 86% success rate, profit factor $17.81 on every dollar he invests. And that's nonstop. Thousands and thousands and thousands of emails. But that was from his morning. That's from prior year. Choice is yours. If you want to trade crypto, Forex, or futures, or oil. So when you start becoming proactive, not reactive, when you know in advance institutional exits and entries, you stop stressing out, you stop panicking, you stop trading on the news and hype. So let's look at crypto catastrophe, shall we? Tom Brady losing 70 million. Oh my goodness. Super Bowl 2021, Tom Brady hyping Bitcoin, FTX. Right now, Tom Brady is being sued and he lost $70 million. So if you cannot be Tom Brady and you cannot afford to lose $6 billion a day, when Michael Saylor kept hyping Bitcoin nonstop, use your brilliant, intelligent brain. You should have been shorting, not buying Bitcoin at 68,000 level. November 2021. Here's Bitcoin chart from our trading room. Our traders walking away without any problems, knowing very, very well this is not the place to buy Bitcoin. Bullish rally exhausted, setting up for collapse. So no matter what Mayor of Miami says, no matter what the hype is all over the news, You're using your brilliant, intelligent brain. You're not buying Bitcoin at this level. So catastrophic collapse, as all the hype is on, as non-stop events with Bitcoin we never imagined continue playing out, our students doing just fine. Steve is emergency room doctor, and he understands quite well that no matter what happens, no matter what's on the news, the only option that's present is obey the rules. Short, short, short. Do not buy Bitcoin at this level. And when you can trade one, you can trade them all. As Steve keeps sharing, metals, commodities, of course. What a year. So right now in front of you, Bitcoin on March 7th, 2023, in horrible, horrible pain, but you knew this months in advance. Because if you obeyed the rules from our Thursday class, and if you watched videos in member area from prior live recorded classes, you understand 14,000 is lifeline on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin struggling immensely because it came to the brick wall, the famous bold pink line. How to trade this? You must know alpha Fibonacci rules. That's it. And that's the power of the system. That's drastically more accurate than the hype on the news. Hype is a money-making machine. So please understand, there is only one intelligent option, your brilliant, intelligent effort, no matter what you will decide to trade. And that's the power of alpha Fibonacci system. So when Richard, the retired oncologist, comes to me and says, I'm losing so much money on Tesla, how is it possible? Tesla collapsing. Richard recovered just fine. He's not surprised. So being devoted so much to Tesla is gone, gone, gone when Tesla in complete free fall. 2022, correct? So you understand when you see on the news, the one of the top funds in US collapsing completely, that she keeps buying Tesla on the way down, Kathy Woods. You are shorting Tesla. You are not buying Tesla. No matter what Elon Musk says or does, this is not the place to buy. This is a place to buy, not 400. Agree? This is a chart before the crash on Tesla, December 2021. And that's the reason my students are dearest friends for life. I promise you, system is not complicated. Absolutely no software here, none. All the details in Thursday live class and video library you can enjoy 24/7. Where Tesla reversed from is a stunning reminder. With Alpha Fibonacci system, you can buy with institutions at the bottom, and you can sell with institutions at the top. And that's Tesla today on February 7th. Bullish rally overextended Tesla staging major bearish pullback. That's it. Remember what Joseph said about bold pink line? This is a problem on Tesla, 224. And that's the importance of using your brilliant, intelligent brain. So when you come to the website, you can click on the podcast, you can listen to students all over the world, waiting list of podcasts who's sharing their stories, sharing their journeys from 14 to 90 years old, from complete beginner traders to hedge fund managers who trading different instruments, different time frames. And if you would like to see students' emails I receive, I cannot upload tens of thousands emails, but if you can see, this is one of my favorite emails from mom with two little babies at home. What does she say? Everything you taught is 1000%, but only experience shows why you thought as you did. With 2 little babies at home, she shares another successful trading day. 40 points on NASDAQ. All this beautiful game of chess. This is what Alpha Fibonacci system is. So Jennifer can trade NASDAQ. Theo can trade Forex and Bitcoin. Richard can trade options on Tesla. Traders can trade S&P futures. Traders can support families of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children. If they can do it, so can you. Simply make an effort. And that's Alpha Fibonacci chess with predictive institutional system. So we already reviewed Tesla. Shall we review Apple since we have a little bit more time? Shall we take a look what Apple does today? My goodness. How is it possible that Apple collapsed in 2022? Of course. Here's Apple. You know, many months in advance, this is not the place to buy Apple. Never, ever, ever. 175. Price spelled out very clearly. Chances of Apple crash, high 80%. In August 2022, if you held long position on Apple, you've taken profits off the table and closed your position. That's it. You're looking at the charts once a week, once a month. You're strategizing. Again, you can day and position trade. This is reversal zone, and you know this many, many months in advance. And if you're looking to buy Apple, you're looking to buy Apple at the bold green line when rules are met. That's it. Though this morning, on March 7th, 2023, Apple in brutal pain, Apple in massive correction, again and again and again. What is causing such big problem on Apple? The very famous bold pink line that identifies weakness to the upside, that identifies weakness to the downside. This is Apple for the last 2 months, stuck and frozen in complete indecision. So again and again and again, pure price for entry and alpha Fibonacci for exit. When you come to the website, I highly encourage you to sign up for our trading room invitation. Trading room is open Monday through Thursday. So please, as you could see, as I'm posting also the link for you to enjoy. Here's a link where you can sign up for our trading room. Or you can come to the website and do exact same thing. So when you simply review and read word by word, what does it say? Trade proprietary institutional alpha Fibonacci lifetime system on all instruments and all platforms, or with software for Ninja 8, which have multi-market scanners, group and mentoring live classes, video library, modules, and trading room. So you can be like Richard. You can position trade and day trade. You can trade on Fidelity and you can trade on Ninja. If markets are brutally nasty for day trading, you can look on hourly chart on MT4, MT5. Traders do this all over the world. So please listen to students' podcasts, view students' emails, and choose from option appropriate for you. Private mentoring is the most desirable option, option 4, as it includes one-on-one coaching with me, access to all group classes, video library, modules, trading room. I keep you accountable. I give you homework. I quiz you. I test you. I also address and review your personal risk management. We work via screen sharing, and you have access to all group classes, which are part of every single package with video library, modules, and trading room. Package 1 and 3 for all platforms. Package 2 and 4 includes all platforms and software for NinjaTrader 8. Package 2 is group package, savings $5,000. You can trade anything you choose on all instruments and or day trade with software for NinjaTrader 8. If you come to our blog, if you scroll further down, you can read latest emails, latest events, and you can view testimonials from students and videos from our trading room. And if you have any questions for me, please do not ever hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you so much, everyone. I have a little bit more time left. Please let me know if you have any questions. Trying to see the chat and if I have any questions. Any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen, please do ask. If there are no questions, this is it. This is all I prepared for you for today. I thank you so, so much. It's been my joy and honor being here with you. Bet on some time frames? No. It's good on all time frames. It's absolutely personal decision and it's all based on risk management. So for example, this is the event right now on S&P, correct? This is a bounce that failed because of this level. But if I convert this chart to 5, to 10, to 15, to tick, to range, this is a market. And you knew it far in advance. You knew bullish weakness across the board. I convert to 15 to any chart. This is a market. Absolutely personal choice. Option traders love, love, love daily chart. This is brick wall on institutional chart this morning. 4,070. You are not buying this level, you're shorting from this level. That's very simple and very clear. So if you are an option trader, daily chart is for you. So what S&P will do next at 3,900 is a crucial key event. Again, as I warn you, as you see in the single class, why you need to make so much effort. If market crashes through this level, we will see catastrophic event in the markets. 3,600 is a critical key institutional buy point where market been bought for the last 3 years. But the fact that price keeps failing to break through this level is extremely big red flag. Any other questions, please do ask. So this is your chess. This is multi-billion-dollar chart. Then you go to smaller volume. Option traders love, love, love this chart. So before I left, I was gone to New York last week. We discussed with my traders, this is a place to buy from, not to short into. So this is a chart from February 23rd, before market reversed. You do not short near this level you're looking to buy from. That's it. 100 points, bullish rally from 3,900 to 4,060. And that's where we are. And that's a reason for market to sell off. And you knew it days in advance. And that's the market now. And that's a crucial key event. So only you know what's appropriate for you. Only you know your account size. We have traders who are trading few $100 account, and we have traders who are trading 7-8 figure accounts. Absolutely 100,000% your choice. In classes, I review charts from the smallest to largest time frames. I review rules with a couple of ticks too. Multi-day, multi-week, multi-months investment holds. That's it. And that's the response Any other questions? If there are no other questions, thank you so much, everyone. It's been my joy and pleasure being with you. If you have any questions for me, simply come to the website, click on Contact Us section, pick up the phone and call or email me. It's always joy to speak with you.